So it's race week in Indianapolis coming up here very soon. This provides a great opportunity for both local and national advertisers to get massive exposure for your brand or your company or your specific message. A lot of times when we look at, from an advertising perspective at the Indy 500, we zoom in just on race day itself. Well, it's a phenomenal opportunity. As we know, there's 500,000 fans. It's the largest outdoor sporting event in the United States. And so it provides a great opportunity for both local and national advertisers. But a lot of times we miss out on some of the other really good days or events that leading up to it as well. So you have the Indy 500 mini marathon that goes on the weekend before. We have a bunch of race days leading up to Indy 500 that provide a lot of great opportunities. We also have the 500 parade. It's the third largest parade in the United States and a phenomenal opportunity for advertisers, both local and national, to really get some really good exposure. A lot of times on these events, both the 500 and the parade, because of the high profile of this type of event, you get a lot of coverage from all the major networks. And it provides an excellent opportunity for an advertiser to get added value through that coverage that's going to be there. So many times in the past, we've seen our banners, Blimps, or the Skywriting campaigns on national networks and getting free publicity. There's a lot of fun stuff that we can do to help the odds of that taking place. As I say in a lot of the other videos, a lot of that comes down to messaging. Messaging is so important. And if you can put the right messaging together that's tailored for that audience, especially maybe it's a social media geared message or current event style message that a lot of people can relate with, that's the type of message that's going to resonate and potentially go viral. All right, I'm going to provide you guys with a couple insider tips to advertising during race week. All the days are great opportunities. If we're looking for the national audience, I would look at specifically the 500 parade and the Indianapolis 500. Those 2 days are going to be the national audience, more potential to get added value from the network coverage or potential media coverage that will be there as well. When we're looking at those two events though, let's talk specifics. The 500 parade, it's a massive outdoor event. One of the big things that a lot of people don't realize is there's no flight restrictions over the 500 parade. So because of that, we can fly airplane banners all day long over it. We can do digital skywriting, helicopter banners, blimps, and provides a great opportunity. It's very seldom that we have that large of an audience that there's no parameters that we have to work within from a flight restriction standpoint. So number one, the 500 parade, which is the Saturday directly before the Indianapolis 500, there are no flight restrictions and it provides a great opportunity for all these different aerial options. So talking specifically about race day for the Indianapolis 500, we can fly airplane banners up until 1 hour before the race starts. That's when the flight restriction goes into effect for airplane banners, unless your message is somehow related or part of the program. So last year we had approval through Homeland Security, FBI, and a couple different agencies, including the FAA, to fly a banner for the Indianapolis 500 itself during the race. That was a specially authorized program, and it was in conjunction with their activity, so we had approval to do that. Sometimes if you're maybe in conjunction with one of the networks providing the coverage, let's say ESPN or something like that, then there's potential to incorporate your ad in the show or during the flight restriction.